I thought it was a baby seed until we got the treasure chest minigame. I was misled. Well, it would be less satisfying if the luck was easier to obtain. I do enjoy this category once we get past the first like 30 minutes. 30-40 minutes, wherever Dampe is. Once you get past that point, I find it quite enjoyable to do. Honestly. And to be fair, like, Deku Tree is pretty fun. I love the 20 sun songs that we do here. That's the best part. I don't know why sometimes I randomly pause on my way to the sword. I'm just kind of stupid. It's okay. It'll all be worth it whenever I get a hyper lucky run and I play good. And I beat Makai's 235 with an extra item. That'll be goated with the sauce, won't it? Yes. My 240 is already technically faster than his 235 because I took 6 minutes to get Gerudo card, and he does not get Gerudo card. That means if I were to get the same amount of items as him, it would have only taken 234. Just sauce, raw sauce. Sauce? Did I ask for no ketchup? I think ketchup's okay. I think it's good for Frenchy fries. And nuggets sometimes. But I would rather put like, I would rather dip nuggets in Frank's Red Hot and pretend they're wings. I did that a lot when I lived alone. Just to switch things up, I would buy frozen chicken nuggets and a bottle of Frank's Red Hot and pretend I was eating chicken wings. Cheers? I'll show you cheers. This tool that Torch made to like automatically generate an LUT to make your colors more accurate is really cool, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that you can just kind of guarantee your colors are accurate on either VC or N64 is really cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I feel like trying to color balance for like to adjust for like your capture card or whatever else is like such a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You're pretty cool too, Chef Bear, you know that? Everyone here is pretty cool except me. Wah. I'm Krungo. Krungen Weird. Because I don't have Weird. I'm gonna have so many fucking emotes by the end of this. I'm Krungen Weird. I think you're pretty cool, too many things. I don't know why I double thought your name in the middle of that. Easy. Big ballin'. And then I tried to color balance my monitor I only use to play OT because my other monitors won't let me change my aspect ratio for some reason. I tried to adjust it to match my OBS preview to fix my colors for myself as well and not just for you guys. And I got it fairly close. I got it close enough I don't mind. You need. Hope you're having a good night, gamer. Oops. Like, they have a cat suit in Echoes of Wisdom. That might be the best cat in Zelda, actually. Zelda in the cat suit in Echoes of Wisdom. Veg. Hey, Riswell, Chef Bear. Thanks for stopping by. Pleasure as always, gamer. Oh, I found fan art of Zelda in a cat suit. Cat suit, cat suit. And I'm gonna close that tab now. I forgot how the internet worked for a second. Oh, how kind of you to stay for Gamba. You gotta get your fix. There's a lot of small, riskier decisions you could make if you wanted to optimize this category more, but I don't really know if it's even worth, like, I don't know if anyone is going to play it after me and decide to do these things, especially because it doesn't have a leaderboard. But there's definitely a lot more, like, YOLO shit you could do, like not getting the extra rupees before treasure chest. Just getting, like, the 60 you get from the bridge the first time. And stuff like that. Bank on first try. Do slingshot minigame before Zelda. Probably a better route that way. But we need to go to Bomb Chew Bowling later anyway, so I just route it whenever we go to do that. Well, I didn't route it that way. That was just how Makai routed it, and I stole his route. I'm a thief. Filthy thief. Decolon. I straight up, dude. Yesterday morning, I thought it was Tuesday already. Like, now it's Tuesday, as of like an hour ago here. But I thought yesterday was Tuesday. And I was like, my mom's still in bed. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Why isn't she at work yet? And I was like, oh, maybe she's sick and got the day off. And then I looked at my phone and I realized it was only Monday. I guess I lost track of time because of the holiday. And I genuinely kept thinking for a second, like, how is this still only Monday? I thought it was Sunday. You did it backward. Maybe we both teleported to different sides of the time spectrum. You got teleported forward and I got teleported back. Be Berenstain Bears. Rue. I've been so eagerly watching like the tracking history of my new adapter that I've been talking about getting for what feels like forever. but unfortunately it still isn't here. It's probably because of the Sunday back-to-back with the holiday. I just can't wait for my notch calibration and stuff. I'm very excited for that. Alright. Gotta get Richard and then go to Coachella first, of course. Oh, so you got like a Master Quest cartridge? Like a repro type deal? Or what am I misunderstanding? Oh, I'm dumb. For some reason I thought you said like the Master Quest disc. Not Collector's Edition. That is really cool. What were you missing? What was the last one you got? Oh, really? Have you ever played it? I played it a little bit as a kid. On my stepdad's NES. And I wasn't the biggest fan. Dad had a Wii VC, look at you go. Dang. But I know, I mean, like, obviously a large amount of people do enjoy it. Considering they reference it in every game ever. That is interesting. I wonder why. I wonder why they made that decision. Obviously, I don't think there was actually, like, a good reason. I feel like with most of the stuff, they just kind of do whatever. I don't know if there was a lot of decision making to it. Interesting. Very interesting. Sometimes they really do be that way. Man, I just want to get us up to 40. Like, I'm so close. That's interesting. I wonder if they rushed it for some reason. And that's why it feels like almost half finished. In some places. I have no idea why. Okie dokie. Yo, thanks for staying for the Gamba, gamer. You were my good luck charm. Memories only use two-color palettes. Interesting. I did not know that. Wait, does Zelda 2 really not have any items? With functions? I don't know, I enjoyed playing Zelda 1 a lot, even as like a kid, and that's the long and short of why I like it more. I played Zelda 2 and I was like, don't really like this as much. I see. Interesting. Wait, where'd my rupee go? What? What? I don't remember how this goes. I think I actually wanted the ocarina on seat down. Yeah, I wanted the ocarina on seat down. Stupid. Where'd my 20 rupees go? That thing just phased out of existence. They're passive. That's interesting. I think I'd probably understand it more if I played it more and actually saw what you were talking about. Or even just like watch other people do it. But I don't have a hell of a lot of interest. What? That sucks. I mean, I didn't really need the rupees, I was just trying to play it safe. Or Dampe, I could have gone there. You literally had that happen today, too? That's a funny coinky dink. Bazinga. Oh, interesting. Sounds fun. He's just an edgelord in a princess's body. That does make sense, yeah. Isn't Spooky Mask like made out of coffin wood or something? That's why I thought it was edgy. Awesome. It's quite spooky. It scares me, makes me shake in my boots. Oh, true. Maybe whenever they were being raised, they just kind of like, when they were getting up, they somehow melted the coffin wood on top of themselves. Maybe when they were being reanimated, they for some reason had to be injected with coffin wood. Although I'm pretty sure it's just done with magic. What, you aren't gonna go with the cursed Smash Bros. Retcon? say that they aren't dead people. The one we gerudos are pretty scary, yeah, with their big ass heads. Don't they have like a big piercing too? I think so, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, one-week reruns are a bit spooky. I mean, they are meant to be. So I guess that means they did a good job. No, dude, why? Really? Yeah, that's very true. Well, I think... I don't know, I feel like once you turn adult for the first time, this game tries to get, like, way more... I don't want to say edgy, but, like... I don't know, I feel like it tries to make it feel kind of, like, hopeless. You did all this work as a child to try and remove a bunch of evil, and then all of a sudden you come out 7 years later and the whole world looks like it's, like, destroyed. Wait, no. For sure, yeah. And then you come back to child and go in the bottom of the well and realize, oh, this was always dreary. Yeah, we're the bad guys. Yeah, and then you finish Shadow Temple and, like, Impa doesn't even acknowledge the fact that, like, how fucked up her people were. She's like, oh yeah, I'm a sage now, by the way. I mean, do we even know that, like, Impa contributed that much? I don't know how she actually fits into the things that Sheikah did, but, like, maybe she did. Well, she went from committing war crimes to making anime, so it's okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I hate this little stone thing. That text box is so big as opposed to the little patch of grass there. It's hard to roll over because of the text box. Yeah, that's true. She let people move in the Kakariko. And I suppose she wasn't really harming anyone at this point. Even if she did contribute to her people being, like, atrocious. Now she's just, like, keeping the princess safe and that's it. At least as child. One. Ooh. Interesting. I didn't know that more people knew that. 3. Well, I guess she gave Link a letter, and the guard was just like, okay, that's good enough for me. 3. Oh my god. 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 Woggy woggy, my doggy. Yeah, it's good enough. Give me a Pikachu mask and I'll let you cross. What if the guard was a made-up story? Or the sun was a made-up story and he just wanted the mask for himself? I mean, to be fair, he wears the mask the rest of the game, so the sun could be a made-up story just to make himself not seem childish enough to want the Keaton mask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't know his son is supposedly the graveyard kid. He wants the spooky mask. Spoopy mask. Guy, give me the cool mask and he gets you the fucking Pikachu mask. To be fair, back in 1998, a Pikachu mask would have been pretty cool. I wonder if surely people make like Keaton masks in real life and sell them on like Etsy or something, right? I think that would be pretty cool. For like a Halloween party or something, get a like a Keaton mask. Oh really? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not dyeing my hair purple. Thanks for the gold, Grego. Yeah, that makes sense for a cafe cosplay. Nice. Oh, Sag. Yeah, shit happens. The world was like exploded. Oh, dumb. That's smart. Probably a smart idea to get out of Hyrule when it looks like that. Yeah, fair enough. Scary video I had playing in the background made like a glitchy noise, and I thought my computer crashed. But it was just a stupid sound effect. Who's Zelda? Oh, the only person I know is that boy that keeps like showing up and teaching me songs. I hate that shit. But I'm always do not disturb on Discord anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But it definitely would bother me if I wasn't do not disturb like all the time. Hey Vicar. Thanks for the ghoul. Hope you're having a ghoul night. What? Dude, what the? I don't want to talk about it. Holy moly. Dude on cabin. What do you have against Dudon Cavern? They're calling it Doodoo Cavern. Backflipping on statues. It's like one of the 2 comments in Makai's run. Calling backflipping on a statue a glitch. Like glitchless my ass. Thunderstorms? These people will never be happy. The ones that like complain about glitches not being like glitches should invalidate speedruns. They'll perpetually find something that they particularly think shouldn't be allowed, even in like a glitchless run. Even in like the most like, unless you were playing literally intended %. But I feel like something like that would be very largely like uninteresting to play. You aren't even allowed to roll places. All you're doing is rolling. You gotta walk slowly everywhere. It's also hard to define what is intended. You gotta follow the, like, original Twin Galaxies rule set where you aren't even allowed to, like, have roll invincibility. Roll invincibility is a glitch. That was a weird one to play. Strange song. I had one yesterday that was like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Or something like that. I think it was 3 times just up, down. Basically a Scarecrow song. E-booms, what's poppin', gamer? Chillin'? We'll get a blanket if you're chillin'. I'm straight vibin'. Straight vibrating. Dude, I hate that camera shit. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Oh, you're good, gamer. I'm not that worried about it. People get busy, you know? Does that work? I don't think that works. Oh, it does. It didn't even make the noise. I wonder how close that was to not working. But yeah, you're fine. I mean, it's whatever. It's nice to kind of reconnect with you after all these years, at the very least. But, I mean, like, everyone gets busy sometime. I don't really... I'm not worried about it. I'm just vibing. The end of the memes. My neck feels like really stiff for some reason. I wonder if I slept bad. Old. To be fair, I also spent a lot of time just kind of bed rotting last night. I woke up really early and I just didn't feel like getting out of bed. I just like laid there. For quite a few hours. In the position like... I mean... Is it really a mistake? Are you able to control what position you end up sleeping in? I mean, it sucks, but... I think it just happens sometimes and there's not much you can do about it. I could be wrong. Thing. No, I mean... Like, are you gonna wake up in the middle of the night, like, in the middle of your sleep and be like, oh, I can't sleep this way? Like, it's not a... I don't think it's a conscious mistake that you're, like, changing your position to cause neck pain. Set up a camera next to your bed. Oh. Set up a camera next to your bed that, like, goes off whenever you change into a position that would hurt your neck. It sets off, like, a hyper loud noise, so you just immediately wake up. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, but I guess it makes sense. That Keese was so close to screwing me over. That was really close. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It sucks. At least I feel like sometimes just sleeping on your neck wrong is kind of just part of being human. But I mean, I could be mistaken. Maybe people actually have a tech to not have it happen sometimes. Thanks for the Yoggle, Leo Monkey. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Maybe I just don't know the hyper powerful sleep tech. I'm not a professional sleeper anyway. I will take care of that in a second. Need. I always forget that that even exists until, like, it comes up again. The double. 2 quick ones. Right in the fucking head. I thought we had kind of talked about this the other day. But it's okay. I have more to type, but... yeah, too much weed. Need, I'm pretty sure I sent you a hi on Discord. At least your name is Need in my Discord, so I'm assuming it's Need. I did not send you a picture of a gun. Now I sent you 2 emotes of guns. I just sent you hi. At first, but then I sent you 2 guns, because you said I sent you a picture of a gun. Smash. God damn it, dude. I just wasted so many bombs. Holy shit. That's so unfortunate. I wasted like 3 bombs there, I think. Should be fine, maybe. Probably. I had a... Saying I sent you a picture of a gun has me worried that that actually happened. Well, I don't see it there, so I don't think it happened. Smash. Owlin time. Gosh. We're gonna save a bunch of fake time in the next split or two. But it's just because of the reroute, we'll lose it again at the Ocarina of Time split. For some reason that the golds are kind of fucked. Beanie boy. Lurkin hard, or hardly lurkin? That was a little spooky. A little bit of both. Larkly Hurkin. True. Same. I want to get at least like a new PB on the new route. That way I can delete these golds and like feel fine about it. And then my sum of best will be more accurate again. I guess I could just like clear off the splits. Those are really long segments to not have any like kind of comparison. I guess it's an inaccurate comparison either way. I don't know. I'll just fix it after I actually get a PB. And leave the fake splits. We'll still have 8 bombs for everything after 8, then we spend 2 more. So that's 6 bombs. Yeah, we were fine on bombs. I was a little bit worried, but it'll be fine. As long as I don't waste a ton of them killing a gold skulltula or blowing up a wall or anything, but it should be okay. Yeah, it is what it is. This is a temporary thing anyway. Nice damage from Skulltula. Come on, buddy. You wanna. I know you wanna. Come on. Right before feeding frenzy. Look at me go. Just barely worked out. I didn't realize, I thought that that lasted way longer than it did whenever I first had it happen. But it's just like a few seconds. At least that seems that way. Since I've gotten here early enough to actually see it like come and go. It's such a short amount of time that they actually leap around like that. Also, like, time progresses while you're in there anyway. At least whenever I was in GZ and I was paying attention to time of day in there, it seemed to go up still. So, it's really not that bad. You can just wait for a few seconds and feeding frenzy will be over. I feel like I learned any percent glitchless in MM at one point, but I don't think I ever did a run of it. I don't really know why. I've done that for a lot of things where I learn the route and then just never do a run of it. I'm gonna just play this save. Lose a second or two to just walk around instead of doing the side ups. I know, cringe. I'm just feeling kind of anxious, and I'm good. I'm Gucci. Gosh. Goshers. Jeepers creepers. Golly gee willikers. What's up, Siku Shiko? Hello, Momo. Yeah, Momo. Right, googly moogly, it's all gone to shit. This winner winning as one does. Never not winning. How about you? How are you? Are you winning too? Okay. That's okay. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's fucked. That's so fucked. It's okay. I fixed it. It's a very small time loss. It's still a time loss. Goofy. Yeah. Thanks for the gift sub, Need. Yeah, thanks for the sub. As always. I'm gonna lose it. Getting screwed by the tentacle. He's so mean to me. Doesn't he know he's supposed to be nice? Nice like my good friend Need. Accusing me of sending them a picture of a gun whenever I send him hi in DMs. So nice. Stop gaslighting you. Well, I sent you a gif of a gun afterwards. So I guess you're right. I did send you a gif of a gun. But I'm constantly getting gaslit, so it's just the gaslight the gaslighter. I see, I see. So you knew ahead of time that I was gonna send you a picture of a cat pointing a gun at the camera. Probably an AI generated emote that somebody made. Oracle told you. The magic crystal ball. I think it's legit. Maybe. I don't even know what Discord server that was in. I'm in a bunch of Discord servers just for emotes that I'd never ever talk in. I think that's fairly relatable. There's this one Discord that automatically like kicks inactive members after a certain amount of months, and I repeatedly rejoin it just for their emotes whenever I get kicked. And I've never talked in there. And most of their emotes are like funny images of cats. Blink, blink. I always just thought it was funny because he's just staring at the camera with very little facial expression and then he blinks twice. Yeah, I guess he is just not amused at all. That's a different way to look at it than the way that I did. It reminds me of Blink, like the cat blinking. Too early. Ah. It is what it is. Womp womp. Those beeries are coming with a vengeance. They're like, oh, you nutted on me? I'm coming now. Yeah, he definitely does not look amused at all. He just looks like, really, bruh? Wowzers. Hubba awooga. Boyoing. Wait, I don't remember if I actually jump at that. Getting bodied by Baronade. I think I jump it back to the beginning, but I don't remember, so I just did it anyway. I probably did though. It's muscle memory at this point. But I want it to be safe. Wowzers. Gosh. Cutscene right now. Wow, thanks for the blue rock, fishwife. Fishwife? Yeah. That's what Rudo is. It's fishwife. Fish fiance. No, I think you're right. I mean, we all know the proper choice is going with... I want to say the wrong one. Melon. I wanted to say Romani. I think Zoras taste good? Maybe. Mayhaps. I mean, if you cook them over a fire, they probably taste like cooked salmon, yeah. I could see that. I mean, you are gonna eat them raw. You're gonna eat some Zora sushi. What do you think they taste more like tuna? They are pretty... Most of them have a pretty pale complexion. Maybe it tastes more like tuna. At least in this game they have a rather pale complexion. Nice. You can smoke salmon? Probably tastes fishy if you smoke it. I don't know if you should inhale that. Well... yeah, the world may never know. Oh. When I was talking about needing bombs, maybe? I don't think I would need them either way, but... I definitely don't need them anymore. Probably Fent? Because I think smoking salmon would give you like a lung infection. But Fent, I think, has a good probability of just killing you if you pre-base it. I don't actually know though, I'm not a doctor. It could also depend on what chemicals the fish have on them. Like, what if they have the gay chemicals on them because of the water? You wouldn't want to be gay, right? That could be even worse for you. Rebasing salmon? It's not June anymore. For legal reasons, the gay comment was a joke. My boyfriend would kill me. Same. I was not being serious about not wanting to be gay. I fall under that umbrella to a degree. Believe it or not. You wouldn't want to make your boyfriend mad. Umbrella, Ella, Ella. True. I haven't heard that song in such a long time. Why do you dislike that song? Oh, come on. You just think it's annoying? Oh, yeah, that's fair. I could see why. It is quite catchy. Nice. Ella. Yeah. I've definitely had it stuck in my head for a while. For maybe the longest time. And I just repress it. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I think music is very largely just kind of like whatever you're vibing with. Sometimes I'll listen to like certain genres until I just can't stand listening to them anymore. And then I'll have to switch things up. And it's not even just like one artist, it'll be like a bunch of different artists I like in each genre. But then other times I don't even like, I'd rather like listen to YouTube videos than listen to music at all. Dang. Funny time loss. It is what it is. At least I remember the gold sculpture. I left 2 chests. Those are rupees. And skip the hint. I thought about grabbing them because but I think that the bone mask is only 20 rupees. I'm pretty sure. It's fine. Calling it techno in the year 2026. They were calling it techno in 2026. Maybe they listen to like a very wide range of techno music. That's why they say just generally techno instead of saying a specific, like a more specific genre. I don't know. Not really that big of a deal anyway. Like, no thanks. Fair enough. My apologies as well if what I said was upsetting. I was just trying to give like a random explanation of why. Doesn't really matter further than that. That's a silly thing. My apologies. With the image of the one with the cat with cheese on her head or the dog with cheese on their head? Cheese. Well, just become tolerant, SMH. Oh, nice sign. All signs win. Damn it, dude, I don't need to play this. I'm so stupid. Whatever. It's not a big deal. It's just dumb that I did that. Oh yeah, and I did want to leave bombs equipped too. Okay. We're good now. I almost forgot the gold skill chilla too. This cutscene sets time of day, so there's no reason to set, like, play Sun Song there. And I just forgot, because you go between Kakariko and Market while playing Suns like 2,000 times. It's very easy for a brain to just, like, get melted by it. But at least I remember to get the gerudo. Not so much that I was somewhat training my body. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I like cheese too much. I would probably, like, have to force myself if I was lactose intolerant. This time, gamer. Huggy wuggy, my doggy. My splits will start reflecting the actual time lost or saved I have after I split for grabbing the ocarina. That's true. It needs to be pain. Otherwise it's not worth it. Because I was getting dins before going to fishing. Because that's what Makai did in his route, but I found that that makes time of day really, really bad. So I moved to getting it before Spoopy Mask, or after Spoopy Mask. So there was fake time save before Enter Zora's Domain. And there's going to be we'll lose the fake time save after we pick up the ocarina, which I'm gonna do after getting dins. And I'll fix it after I PB. I'll erase the golds so it actually reflects properly. I think that cutscene is so funny. How he just like stares at the camera with like very little facial expression. Go in the hole. That would be pretty cool, actually. I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. It's been a very long time since I played on English, and I don't really know if they do have names. I mean, they're right in the middle of like one of the most important parts of the game, so I would imagine they do. Unless they're just called like the dancing couple or something. I think that's close enough. It's kind of jank to pick up the ocarina from the water. It's the same thing with the bottle, to be fair. Just kind of awkward to do that in the water. At least I've always thought it felt kind of weird. The H is just short for H. Assuming you mean the file name. It's just because I like the letter H. I have a friend named H exclamation point. Or it's exclamation. I think it's just H exclamation, but it's just H. I don't know. Maybe I should have said it short for hentai, because that's more funny. It's too late now, unfortunately. But I shoulda, woulda. Realistically, I was gonna do a run with the smiley face Japanese character, but then one of my friends told me I should make H my file name. And I was like, okay, you wanna watch the 3-minute intro? Okay. You can have an H file name. Triple ass. That movement was really good for the last culture live. I think there's a way to line up this backwalk better. Might look into that at some point. Nice. Too low. That's... Really? Making this way more complicated than it is. I'm just dumb. H has no enemies. H is just the gamest gamer you've ever gamed. I wish I was as much of a gamer as H is. Bombs, Dins, Bunny. My apologies. There you go. No more map. I know that Hyrule Field is quite confusing, especially when you go so fast. The people hessing through Hyrule Field are jealous of my ability to backwalk. Quite admirable. The side ups are really good, but I wasn't even timing them. I was just spamming the A button. Not beam. I don't need no bean. Need the bean for the button. For the item. I hate that attack so much. Wait, did I save? I realized after she did that I don't think I saved in my pause. If she hits you with that flippy jump attack, you get put out on Lake Hylia. And that's why I do a lot of safety saves here. Because it loses way more time to get all the way back here from Lake Hylia than it does to just hit the reset button. It's pretty cursed. I don't really know, well, because you're not intended to be here as child, and if the ones out there catch you, then they throw you out in Lake Hylia. So they all do that. It's the reason I would imagine why it does that. Game is mean. Gerudo lady. You like Gerudo women? Are you a big fan? What's up, Girl World? The Gerudy booty. So true. They are kind of built like a hubba hubba awooga boing. It's hard. It's hard to explain. It's a very nuanced joke. If you don't really understand, I'm making a joke about like cartoon characters that are like see something attractive and they're like the eyes pop out of their head and it plays like funny noises. And because the gerudo are moderately attractive, but I'm assuming you're joking. The gerudos are probably one of the more attractive things in this game. But to be fair, Malon exists as an adult. Like Cremium, not actual child Malon. Oh yeah, of course, the carpenters with a flamboyant run. How could I forget? I'm sure they have fun parties. Don't you do it. Okay. Literally free. It is... there's something. They are very expressive. Espresso, depresso. Wow, nice box. Gaming box. I want to accidentally go in that load zone. Espresso, depresso. I know it's espresso, I just think saying espresso is funnier. Especially since I just said, they're very expressive. Nice. They should have added more carpenter. They should have had a carpenter in every single town. And they should have made Gerudo's fortress twice as big. God, that would be so boring. No, I think Gerudo's Fortress is honestly like... I think 4 carpenters is fairly decent balance. Adding a lot more I feel like would be so tedious. Even for like a casual playthrough, I feel like it would be so incredibly tedious. But I just want more carpenters because I think they're funny. Carpenter brute. Like a big carpenter boss that you fight. That would be interesting. Wasn't there a mod somebody made that was like a floor by floor like roguelike mod for OOT that like had a bunch of interesting bosses to fight? This was a thing that I heard about at some point. Oh. I don't know if I know that musician. I don't know a lot of things. Do you know what date it is? 7/7/26. It's also Tuesday. 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 Tuesday, ain't it? I don't know if I've ever actually tried them. But that one I at least know what it is. Not just like completely in the dark, like with the breath thing. A bit of a light flip or whatever. Fine. Splitting on an instant text box like that is kind of cursed anyway. No, I imagine I have tried them at some point. I just don't remember what they tasted like. There's a lot of candy like that. At least for me. a skill issue. My brain isn't very braining, but a good brain. Although I imagine there's a lot of people that have tried a lot of different candy, especially if you live in a country that celebrates like Halloween, but you don't actually remember if you liked it. So we got so much random fucking candy when I was a kid. Whether it was like from my parents or my grandparents or from like trick-or-treating. So much like random candy I don't think I've ever had since. Funny. Won't go in there. I always forget that there's a little turn, like, after you go around that. After you go out of the, like, visible part of the, like, edge of that load zone, there's, like, a little turn there that you can't really see till you're inside of it. It catches me off guard a lot. Burleston Tuesday. Easy. Easy. If they are just like a mounded caramel, I don't know if I'd like them. I've never been the biggest fan of just stuff that's just like a bunch of caramel. I don't know why. Never been the biggest fan of the flavor of it, and it's just kind of like sticky and hard to chew. I don't think I really need to justify disliking the flavor of something. Could be wrong. My grandma always used to keep Almond Joys around, and I'd steal them. I think they're okay, but I wouldn't say they're my favorite. I really like Reese's, if Reese's counts as a chocolate bar, even though it's peanut butter and chocolate. Snickers are really good too, and Butterfingers. A lot of people don't really like Butterfingers. I'm kind of a fan. I get why people don't like them, but I'm a fan. Melons are bad. I don't really like coconut all that much. I never have. Yeah, that sucks. Getting toffee stuck in your teeth. That might be one of the worst things ever. Yeah, that would drive me crazy too, for sure. I definitely dislike that. The taste is really good. Nuts. I really like those, like, the Christmas tree and or pumpkin Reese's are really good because they're just bigger in surface area, so they have more like filling and just bigger. Actually, I don't know how that's gone since like shrinkflation started to become very prevalent in a lot of products. I don't know if they are still significantly larger during the holidays. It's always kind of been a big thing, but it's like, I feel like it's gotten very noticeable more recently. Or maybe I just got old. So, potential. Olge. Nuts. Like the nuts in a chocolate bar. What the flip? What the frickin' heck? What's up? What the flip? I think I did it. I think I did a run without any major mistakes that I'm fairly happy of. Might move on to Glendo after this. I mean, I made things here and there, but I don't think there was anything that was, like, massive. This category sucks, dude. I definitely understand why there was, like... one person that ran it 11 years ago and nothing since. As far as I could find. The one in 32 at the beginning is tough. Especially yesterday when I did like 6 attempts in a row and couldn't get it at all. Before running out of rupees, so that's like over 10 pulls each. Run. That followed by Dampe is tough. Obviously a lot of like small stuff I could do to make up for things, but... Oh, I played that Sun song on the way to Spooky Mask when I didn't mean to. That's the biggest real mistake that I can think of. I'm sure my Deku wasn't great either. When I lost time when blowing up the rocks in DC, or sorry, going City 2. Womp womp. Dude, that's crazy. The big PvP. Yeah, like I said, it was a fairly good run. Oh, I lost 2 minutes before Treasure Chest again. That was the worst thing about this run. But yeah, it's huge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move on to Glendale. I don't want to keep dealing with the 1 in 32. And that a run like this is what I wanted. A run with largely little mistakes outside of like the RNG. But not that bad of RNG. Especially because I don't know if anyone else is ever really gonna run this. I'm kind of content with it. You know? Geeky. I just don't want to keep dealing with the Gamba at the beginning, so I want to move on to Glendo. Theoretically, all I'd really have to learn for that category is, like, the adult stuff and bottom of the well. I'm sure there's a few extra things. Oh, I guess Child Spirit, too. But it's just an actual category, and it's not this, and it doesn't have a 1 in 32 at the beginning, so I want to move on to doing that instead. But it's gonna be a lot of boring learning and practice streams for probably a few days. And then I'm gonna do segmented stuff for a while until I feel good about it. I just have no reason to keep going at this now that I got the run that I wanted. This run is like 1 minute slower than the person that did the run before me, but I added an item that takes me like 6 minutes to get. So this is a run that's 5 minutes faster than the run before me, I think. And it gets an extra item on top of it, which was the Gerudo card. This is just a... I'm happy with it. He's outside of the RNG, I played fairly well. I just want to play an actual fucking category. Yeah, it lasts 3 minutes to RNG. Yep, we got everything. Everything I had routed at least. 45 gold skulls, 2 quarters heart piece, and 11 hearts. Okay.